When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that neck knot that make you your neck.
Where you from, bro?
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, take 26. Back north.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Right left side with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long from here. That's complete inside the 35. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
26. Get 300. Get 300.
1st down throw by Rodgers. That's Metcalf running the slant. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out.
319.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working inside the red zone. finish up an excellent opening series. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52 blast. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Fight. 33. Yellow.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down. And the Steelers' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He cuts it back right. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
27-yard line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers. With it, 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
2-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Entering Cooper takes it away.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st down throw. Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Loves to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Black 40. Green Jack. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
1st down, Green Bay.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
10 cycles. Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Drill green. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. All in left side. And he's taken down at the 30.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
McManus sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
319. 150. Hey, check 26.
Back to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quay Walker in to pick it off. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline. You're trying to cover, you can put together a good plan, here's your adjustment, and in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Blue 32.
Here's Love to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At their 49-yard line.
To the air with Love. Hits him on the in route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Love with it on 1st down. Completes this one to Kraft. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st down,
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The
Smash mouth.
The lead coming out at halftime.
Smash mouth.
Jacobs, touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it.
Did what I wanted to do.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
319.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's a screen play to Warren. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers
That
football,
boy ain't scored
and they
since
count for
first
them as they
quarter.
trail entering the quarter. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute, convert on these 3rd downs.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? It gets him the first on 4th down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Same guy, Wilson again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Ready.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I may
Money.
love watching a great thrower, but I love
Money.
watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The Packers to a knee, let the clock run out on this victory.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that